Hey everyone, I'm Skotti from Skotti RNY. This is my week 95 post-op Roux-en-Y gastric bypass update. Well, how are you guys doing? Are you guys doing well? Did you have a good week? Good. I had a good week, very busy week, very mentally busy week, but it was great. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself right now. I am 6'2", 46 years old. My highest weight ever recorded was 419 pounds in August of 2014. I had surgery July 7, 2015 at Humber River Hospital in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and my surgeon was Dr. Hagen. My surgery weight was 340 pounds. My goal weight was 219 pounds, which I originally reached my goal at week 33. Last week I was 231 pounds, I don't know why I had to look at the book, and this week I am 231 pounds. For a loss and a gain of 0, yes, making my loss from surgery of 109 pounds and a total loss from my highest weight ever recorded, was 188 pounds. Yes. So no up, no down, just the same. Yeah. So I think that's pretty good actually. It goes to show me that I didn't go crazy food-wise this past week. So it was a very busy week for me, and it was a very busy week for me and mentally draining. Like we all have every now and then, and I don't come on here boo-hooing about my life and all that like that, but it was very mentally draining. And one thing I will say, and I'm glad I didn't have to experience this, before, I don't know if I was really, before surgery, if I was really I wasn't really like a, oh my God, I got to eat to kind of compensate, you know, I'm busy and all that stuff. I was more of an emotional eater back then. This past week being so crazy hectic for me, I'm glad I didn't turn to food like that, you know, to make up for my feeling like crap from being so busy. Now, that being said, I didn't turn to bad food, but I didn't turn to the great food either. And I know that I didn't maintain the healthiest diet just because of running around off my feet so much, that I didn't sit down to have my good meals at work like I normally do with my, you know, having a break or having a lunch break. I kind of squeezed in a meal here and there, eating at my desk, you know, instead of sitting at a lunch table or something like that and taking my time to eat. And I noticed as well that my water intake was pretty good considering, but it wasn't as what it used to be. So I'll get back on track with that again when things kind of get settled for me. But for this past week with my eating, yeah, it was a bit of a challenge. But again, I'm glad that I didn't have to turn to any kind of bad food to get me through the day, because I wasn't even really eating all the great food that I could have, should have, and that too. So I'm lucky. So yes, 0 loss, 0 gain. I'm still the same. Yeah, I like that. Let's see, we got a new barbecue this past weekend. Well, a couple weeks ago. It got put together anyways this past weekend. And so we had hamburgers, and they weren't homemade, but they were a sirloin burger. Yes, and how did they taste, everybody? They were delicious. Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course, I can only eat one. But man, oh man, it was delicious, yeah. Nothing fancy to go with it, a little bit of coleslaw, but again, that was enough. And I could feel it. It was really, really heavy on me. So that was my fancy food for this past week. I'm sorry, there was nothing more exciting than that, but that's what it was. And let me see. I got something else here. I don't have a whole lot today. Oh, yes. Last night we were out in the store, and I ran into somebody who I went to college with a couple of years ago. And I said, you know, do you remember me? And she's like, no, I don't really. I said, well, you know, this is what's going on and whatnot. And she says, oh, well, yeah, you don't look like what you did back then. And I said, no. And I pulled out my phone and I showed her the pictures of what I looked like 2 years ago. She's like, wow, that's like a big change. And I came right out and I said, I had weight loss surgery. I had Roux-en-Y gastric bypass surgery. Before, I used to hide that and not really tell anybody unless I knew who they were But now I don't have a problem with it. So, and I haven't really run into anybody that I've noticed before. They said, hey, you know, you've lost a lot of weight. How'd you do it? But last night, and it felt good for me because it was something that, you know, I went through before. It was kind of a struggle because I didn't want people to know, because I didn't want the bad stigma like we've all talked about. So, I came out, told her, you know, this is what I had, blah, 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 had a little chat, whatnot. And then, of course, you know, I'm not going to push it down people's throat, but I did say, hey, you know what, if you know anybody that's thinking about having it or whatever, you know, let them talk to me, and I can give them whatever info that I can give them from what I've experienced and what I've seen from you guys out there, the ones that I watch your videos. So it felt good to be like that. Hopefully you guys, do any of you suffer from that, where you don't really want to tell certain people or anybody at all just because you know there might be some negative comments coming back? Let me know, okay? We'll discuss this a little bit more next time. All right, so like I said, that's going to be a quick one, and that's it for me this week. Thanks again to my subscribers. I appreciate your support, and you guys, I'm there for you as well. If you ever need anything, I'm there for you. Don't forget to like the videos, of course, because we always like to be liked, and share my video. If you'd like to share videos, you can share my video, yes. So that's it, and remember, everybody, not every day is fantastic, but at least I have the opportunity to live every day. Until next time, take care, and bye-bye.